Good morning. This morning we are going to talk about turmeric. And this is one of those ones where this has been really good for me because I take the turmeric duo caps every single day, and I have for 2 years, ever since they came out. Then I've taken them every day. But I haven't used the oil very much. And you are going to be amazed at some of the things about turmeric and the things that it does. I'm up to about 100 oils that I've done, and I have never, on the list of properties, I have never had to do more than 2 columns to list all the properties. Wait till you see turmeric. So what is it exactly? Turmeric is a perennial herbaceous plant of the ginger family. It grows to a height of, it can grow to a height of 3 feet and has yellow flowers. The root, it's actually a rhizome. This part of it is a rhizome. So you can plant it from a seed, but then it grows this, and this is breaking off one of these little arms, and replanting it is how you propagate it. It has a thin, flaky brown skin, but the inside of it is bright orange. And turmeric is what they use for with curry. That's what makes curry yellow, and it's also what makes mustard yellow. It's native to southern India and Indonesia, and doTERRA sources their turmeric from India and Nepal. So the use of turmeric dates back nearly 4,000 years to the Vedic culture of India, where it was used as cooking as well as religious ceremonies. Turmeric most likely reached China by 700 AD, East Africa by 800 AD, West Africa by 1200 AD, and Jamaica in the 18th century. So it's steam distilled from the roots of the curcuma longa plant. It encourages the body's healthy response to inflammation and oxidative stress, and may support healthy cellular function. It has 2 unique chemical components, turmerone and AR-turmerone, that have been shown to help the body with the absorption of curcumin, offering support to the body's natural defenses. Dr. Hill has said that everybody will benefit from using frankincense, copaiba, and turmeric every single day. So the emotional benefits of it is the oil of restoration. Turmeric repairs individuals physically, mentally, and emotionally. It has powerful properties that reach into damaged or blocked aspects of the self to restore what has temporarily been lost. It is particularly beneficial when one feels weighed down due to personal tragedies or loss of confidence in their abilities. Turmeric offers strength and hope to ground individuals during times of upheaval and significant change. Turmeric can also restore one's faith in goodness. It reminds that for good or bad, each person occupies a unique role in the unfolding destiny of the world. This part really hit me when I was working on this last night. In a season where atrocities are committed and heartless events unfold without meaning or seeming consequence, exposure to the misdeeds of others can cause faith in humankind to grow cold. Turmeric restores belief that most individuals choose to act as agents for good, despite the associated risks. And I think if we look, it's harder to find the reports of the good that are going on with Ukraine and Russia and things. But if we look, we can find reports, and we can find examples of that. The strong warmth of turmeric provides stability for the wavering heart and a foundation of trust that people are capable of good and progress is always possible. Turmeric imbues the soul with courage and lends the strength to turn what seems like unconquerable obstacles into navigable paths. So if you want to feel less damaged, unsteady, abused, oppressed, afraid, betrayed, helpless, or paralyzed, then start using turmeric. If you want to feel more faithful, resilient, confident, grounded, stable, restored, believing, and trusting, then use turmeric. And there's lots of ways that we can use it, and I'm going to talk to you about those. So look at this list of top properties, 3 columns. There's 26 on here. So it's anti-inflammatory, anti-carcinogenic. It's a detoxifier, antibacterial, antioxidant, anti-mutagenic, anti-tumoral, decongestant, expectorant, antiviral, analgesic, anti-allergenic, anticonvulsant, antifungal, antimicrobial, antiparasitic, antiseptic, carminative, a digestive stimulant, an insect repellent, neuroprotective, relaxant, sedative, stomachic, warming, and anti-malarial. So a lot of these properties, it is okay for me to name properties. It is not okay for me to expound on the definitions of some of these because that wouldn't be compliant. But if you just look at this list, you can tell what a lot of the uses and the ways that you can do it. And I've always said that On Guard had more antis than anything else. I think I'm going to have to start saying On Guard has more antis than anything else except for turmeric, because I've never had one that has this many properties. And what, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 antis. So anti this or anti that. So turmeric, if you haven't given it very much attention, it's worth looking into. And hopefully you will be more convinced of that after we finish this today. And turmeric is 10% off this month. So remember that. So some of the primary benefits are it is very supportive of having a healthy inflammatory response. It increases the antioxidant capacity within the body. It sustains cardiovascular health. It supports and preserves brain function. Boy, do I need that. And it's neuroprotective, which is protective of our nervous system. A couple of others that I didn't put on my screen was it helps support healthy glucose and lipid metabolism when it's taken internally. When added to a veggie cap, it may help support healthy nervous and cellular function. Internal use has been shown to increase curcumin potency and absorption. Turmeric oil may promote a healthy immune function and response when consumed, and it supports clean and healthy looking skin while reducing the appearance of blemishes. Curcumin and turmerones are almost a discussion in and of itself. And so I think that in April, I will do a spotlight on the turmeric duo caps. There's so much information on turmeric that I didn't want to try and fit both in. But one of the things about the duo caps is that it has the curcumin and the turmerones in the same capsule, and they both make each other more effective. So in April, I'll do the turmeric duo capsules, and we'll learn all more about that. But just know that they're good and it's worth taking. I'm going to stop the share for a few minutes. So think of what all the properties were, and that will tell you lots of things that I can't, expound on. It can be supportive of your body in preventing neurologic diseases. So studies have shown that turmerone, a major bioactive compound in turmeric oil, inhibits microglia activation. And that's a type of cell located throughout the brain and spinal cord. It if you see these microglia getting active, it is a signal that there might be something not desirable happening with your brain and with your spinal cord. So this is helpful in discouraging and making your brain an unfriendly environment for those things. So it can, by stopping that cell activation, it can be helpful for the, it can be helpful in discouraging that disease from taking root with you. I just noticed one of my pages is backwards. Okay, so it's also, its aroma, it will support the regeneration necessary to improve our neurological health. So when you have diseases like one that makes your hands shake a lot, or ones that is manifest by forgetfulness, the aroma of turmeric will be supportive in regenerating the cells that will help you in that situation. Excuse me. If you have joint issues, then turmeric is a great oil to use. It has been used in Chinese and Indian Ayurvedic medicine to treat these painful joint issues for thousands of years. So it helps reduce pain, inflammation, and stiffness. So that's something to keep in mind. It is very supportive of your liver health. It is great to help with blood, lymph, liver, and gallbladder detoxification. Turmeric is really well known in the holistic health world for its ability to help improve liver health. And our liver is one of the main detoxifying organs that we've got. And so it's really important to keep our livers healthy. Excuse me. So turmeric is really supportive of that. Zendocrine is really supportive of your liver. So that's something to keep in mind, because that's a really important, keeping our liver healthy is really important to our immune system and to a lot of other systems. It relieves depression and anxiety. It's considered to be a strong relaxant and balancer, and studies have shown it can help fight common mood disorders like depression and anxious feelings. It can help you feel more positive. I was listening to something this morning that just said one of the things you can do if you start to feel yourself getting uptight and the anxiety is just to sit down and breathe slowly. And that is a really important thing to do. But maybe put turmeric in a diffuser blend and do that, and then sit down and breathe, and it can just settle you down. And never, in those situations, never forget adaptive and balance. Those are lifesavers. It is really good to boost skin health. Many people use turmeric oil for skin lightening, which is a great idea because using turmeric topically has been shown to decrease the appearance of facial hyperpigmentation, as well as fine lines and wrinkles. With its anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, it can also be helpful as a natural skin blemish treatment. Use a very small amount. Turmeric, it won't be permanent, but turmeric will turn your skin yellow. Kind of like blue tansy turns your skin blue. Turmeric will turn your skin yellow. It will pass. It's not a permanent thing, but don't be alarmed if that happens. Turmeric is great for our cardiovascular system because it helps purify our blood. It decreases inflammatory response and has the ability to help keep cholesterol in levels that are desirable. If you want help with stress relief and aromatherapy, diffuse or inhale 2 to 3 drops of turmeric, and you can also apply it to the back of your head and along your spine. For your skin, add 1 to 2 drops of turmeric oil to face washes, skin lotions, serums, and face masks for an added antiseptic and anti-inflammatory boost. For external use, including inflammation and pain relief, create a massage oil by diluting 5 drops of turmeric with 5 drops of a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil or jojoba oil and apply to the areas of concern. If you have digestive discomfort from lots of different reasons, then put some turmeric in a capsule or just take one of the duo caps and take it, and it will help with all sorts of digestion and abdominal discomforts. It can also be helpful if you have comprised intestinal flora, then that can be helpful. For internal use, add 1 drop of turmeric essential oil to water, or mix 1 drop of turmeric with a teaspoon of honey or in a smoothie. This is an easy alternative to taking turmeric oil capsules. On the newsletter, then there is a recipe for, I think it's called gold milk. Victoria does this all the time, and it's turmeric and it's a bunch of different things. She loves it. I've heard lots of people who absolutely love it.
It's called golden milk.
Golden milk. Thank you. And do you know what? I just noticed I had intended to put that in, and I didn't make it into the newsletter. So I'm glad I looked. So when I send you the handout for today, the recipe for golden milk will be included, because like I say, I had intended on putting it in and somehow it didn't end up in there. So I will get it to you. I've heard a lot of people have loved golden milk. For cavities and oral health, you can add to toothpaste or your mouthwash, gargle, swish, and spit it out. If you have intestinal worms and parasites, you can take 1 to 2 drops 2 times a day or more as needed. For when you need the remember that it is antifungal, antibacterial, and antiviral. And when you're wanting to access those properties, then you can take 1 to 2 drops multiple times daily, or apply topically where needed until you get some relief. You can use it in cooking. You can take advantage of the subtle spicy and peppery flavor of turmeric by adding a drop or 2 to scrambled eggs or frittatas, plain rice, or soups. You can also add it to sauteed greens for a peppery flavor. The added bonus is you get the good taste, but you also get all of the other benefits by adding it to your cooking. It is very good to support a healthy nervous system. When you are feeling like your nervous system is out of balance or needs calming, then make yourself up some golden milk. It is really good for creating an unfriendly environment for unwanted guests in your body. So take note of that. I am also going to send you some links for some videos that you can watch. One of them is Dr. Hill talking about it. One that's really interesting is a behind the bottle little video that's like 2 minutes that talks about how we get the turmeric and the farmers and the growers, and what doTERRA partnering with the co-impact sourcing with these farmers in India and Nepal, how it has changed their lives. And so that's a really good one to watch. There is a really good video that Dr. Dave Stoyer did that I will send you the link for. Some precautions. is it's all the normal ones that if you're pregnant or nursing, consult your doctor and all of those. It is known to possibly interact with drugs that slow blood clotting. So be aware of that and stop using turmeric products at least 2 weeks before any scheduled surgery. And then be aware that it will stain clothes and skin. The skin, it will fade. The clothes, not necessarily. So you want to be careful about that. So if you get some on your skin, you can wipe the stained area with coconut oil or lemon juice. Can help remove any skin staining more quickly. So an interesting note is that research has found that pepperine, an extract in black pepper, boosts the effect of turmeric compounds. Using black pepper and turmeric together increases the bioavailability of turmeric by 2,000%. 2,000%. So if you're really needing the benefits of the turmeric, considering adding a drop of black pepper with it, because it will just speed up the results that you get because it is making the bioavailability of turmeric that much, more.